Bro, there's a moment every man faces, and it never arrives with fireworks. It comes quietly, like a whisper you can't ignore anymore. It's the moment you look at yourself, really look, and you realize, I can't stay this version of me. Not because she rejected you, not because life punched you in the mouth, but because you've outgrown the man who tolerated too much, cared too much, and broke himself trying to be understood. And something inside you snaps. Not in anger, but in clarity. This video is not about running, hiding, or playing games. It's about stepping away from the world long enough to rebuild a man who can no longer be ignored. Not for her, not for anyone watching, but for the man inside you who's been waiting years to finally breathe. Tonight, I'm going to walk you through 5 transformations every powerful man goes through when life forces him to evolve. If you're listening to this, you're probably standing at the edge of your old identity. Let's take the first step. Point 1. The quiet exit. Bruh, let me tell you how the first transformation really begins. It doesn't start with courage. It starts with exhaustion. One day, you wake up, not angry, not heartbroken, just tired. Tired of explaining your worth to people who only hear you when it benefits them. Tired of repeating the same conversations that never change anything. Tired of showing up for someone who wouldn't even notice if you stopped. So you make a decision. Not loudly, not dramatically, but quietly in the deepest part of your chest. I'm done handing out pieces of myself to people who don't value them. And that's when the quiet exit begins. You don't announce it. You don't send a long paragraph explaining why. You don't post quotes about loyalty or fake people. You simply start slipping out of the rooms where your soul never belonged. You stop replying instantly. You stop entertaining conversations that drain you. You stop letting people treat you like an emotional charging station. At first, it feels like you're losing something, like you're walking away from familiarity, comfort, connection. But then, you notice the truth. You're not losing anything. You're reclaiming your emotional bandwidth, piece by piece. You start realizing the real problem was never rejection, it was accessibility. You kept giving your time, your energy, your heart to people who never earned the right to hold any of it. And when you finally sit in that silence, a silence you used to run from, you hear something you haven't heard in years. Your own thoughts. Not their opinions, not their expectations, not their judgments. Just you meeting yourself again. And that's why the quiet exit matters, bro. You don't walk away so they miss you. You walk away so you can finally hear the man you're supposed to become after years of drowning in everybody else's noise. Point 2. The detox of the mind. Bro, stepping back physically is easy. Anyone can stop texting, stop calling, stop showing up. But the real battle, it happens in your mind. Because the moment your body pulls away, your mind starts dragging you right back into the past, like a hand gripping your shoulder saying, wait, don't leave yet. Memories start replaying without your permission. Moments you thought you buried suddenly feel fresh again. You catch yourself imagining impossible scenarios, her waking up one day, realizing what she lost, running back with apologies and clarity. But this phase teaches you a truth most men never learn. Your thoughts were never actually about her. They were about the version of you that believed he wasn't enough without her. That's the part you're detoxing from. So, you begin the mental cleanse. You stop replaying every scene wondering what you should have done differently. You stop checking her profile like her silence is some kind of message. You stop reading into breadcrumbs and shadows. And slowly, painfully, your mind begins to loosen its grip. There's a moment somewhere in this discomfort where you realize you're not craving her. You're craving the man you thought you were when she was in your life. That's when the old identity starts to crack. You begin to see all the places where you abandoned yourself just to hold on to someone who was already slipping away. And then, a new clarity forms in the quiet. Not dramatic, not loud, just a simple shift inside your chest. I wasn't rejected, I was redirected. redirected away from an illusion, redirected toward a version of yourself you were meant to discover, redirected toward a life that requires a stronger, clearer, more grounded man. The detox hurts, bro, but it's the pain that frees you. Point 3. The forging ground. Bro, this is the phase most men run from, because it's the part where the world goes quiet and you're left alone with the raw, unfiltered version of yourself. No distractions, no validation, no one checking on you. Just you and the man you're becoming. This phase isn't glamorous. There's no dramatic soundtrack, no instant glow-up. It feels more like standing in a dark workshop with only one tool in your hand: discipline. You wake up earlier, not because it's trendy, but because you're tired of feeling like life is happening without you. You push your body, not for abs or aesthetics, but because strength is the only language your mind respects during chaos. You start reading, learning, journaling, not to impress anyone, but to finally understand yourself without the noise of others. And slowly, the forging begins. You cut out the apps that distract you. You walk away from conversations that drain you. You distance yourself from the habits that kept you small. You begin to rebuild your standards, who you allow into your life, what you tolerate, and who you refuse to be anymore. And here's the part no one talks about. Nobody claps for you during this phase. Nobody says, "Good job." Nobody celebrates your small wins. Because this stage isn't built for the audience. It's built in the shadows. But that's what makes it powerful, bro. A man who works on himself when no one is watching becomes a man no one can break when everyone is watching. You stop acting from emotion and start acting from intention. You stop chasing approval and start chasing mastery. And day by day, without even noticing, the weak version of you fades like a ghost, and a new figure takes shape in the dark, stronger, quieter, more controlled. A man forged, not found. Point 4. The shift in your aura. Bro, this is the phase that sneaks up on you quietly. There's no exact day, no moment where you say, "Yeah, I've changed." It happens slowly, like the way the sun rises, soft, silent, but impossible to ignore. One morning, you catch your reflection, and something feels different. Your eyes don't look tired anymore. They're not searching for validation, not scanning the world hoping someone finally sees your worth. Instead, they're steady, grounded, observing. Your posture shifts without you forcing it. Your shoulders sit back naturally. Your breathing slows. Your movements become intentional, not rushed, not desperate, just controlled. You don't even realize it at first, but you're no longer reacting to the world. You're directing your own. And people sense it. Someone will look at you a second longer. Someone will speak to you with a bit more respect. Someone will ask, "Are you okay?" Because they can feel something in your energy that wasn't there before. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. It's centeredness. Your silence no longer comes from insecurity. It comes from certainty. You don't need to be loud to feel powerful. You don't need attention to feel alive. You walk with a quiet confidence, the kind that only comes from a man who rebuilt himself in the dark. People will be drawn to you without understanding why. They'll notice the weight of your presence, the gravity you carry, the calm danger in your stillness. And here's the best part. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're simply aligned with yourself. You're no longer vibrating at the frequency of a man who chases. You've become the man others can't ignore. This is the shift in your aura, bro. It's the moment your internal evolution becomes visible to the world, even if you never say a single word. Point 5. The return of a different man. Bro, every transformation has a moment where you step back into the world, but not as the man who walked away. This return isn't loud, it isn't flashy. You don't come back with revenge in your smile or bitterness in your heart. You return like a storm that doesn't announce itself, but everyone feels it. When you re-enter people's lives, or even just their timelines, you're not seeking attention. You're carrying gravity. Your presence feels heavier, more intentional, more directed. You're not chasing closure. You're not hoping she finally understands you. You're not trying to prove what she lost. Because now you see something clearly. The point of disappearing was never about her noticing. It was about you transforming into a man who no longer needs what he used to beg for. Old temptations don't tempt you anymore. Old wounds don't control you. Old versions of yourself don't fit you. You walk into rooms differently, not to be seen, but because you finally know your place. You speak less, but your words land deeper. You move slower, but with purpose. You don't react to everything because you've learned that a man with direction doesn't get pulled by noise. And here's the shift that hits you hardest. You no longer want the things you once chased. You've outgrown the man who needed validation, attention, or acceptance to feel whole. Now you choose differently. You think differently. You love differently. Because you are different. You return not as a man hoping to be chosen, but as a man who chooses himself first. That's the true rebirth, bro. Not proving anyone wrong, but finally becoming the man who feels right. And once you stand in that version of yourself, you won't ask, "Why did she reject me?" You'll whisper, "Thank you for pushing me toward the man I was meant to become." Bro, if you're standing at the edge of your transformation right now, don't turn back. Don't break your silence. Don't shrink to fit someone else's comfort. Don't apologize for choosing yourself. Because on the other side of this withdrawal, there is a man waiting, a man stronger, clearer, and more grounded than you've ever been. Let him be born. If this hit you, don't comment for me. Comment for yourself. Type, "I choose my evolution." And let that be the moment your story shifts.